Imagine your deepest enemy, the person who hurt you, broke you, or betrayed you. Now imagine praying for them, not praying against them, but praying for their healing, for their blessing, for their restoration. Everything in you resists that idea. Your heart screams no. Your emotions demand justice. Your mind cannot understand why you should pray for someone who caused you pain. But what if praying for your enemies unlocks a supernatural power in your life? What if blessing those who curse you is the key to your freedom, your healing, and your spiritual elevation? When someone wrongs us, our first instinct is not forgiveness. It is revenge. Biologically, the human brain is wired to seek retribution. Neuroscience shows that when we think about revenge, the same pleasure centers in the brain light up that activate when we win money, eat something delicious, or receive praise. Retribution feels good to the flesh, but it is deadly to the spirit. It traps you in a cycle of pain, ties your emotions to someone else's wrongdoing, and blocks your peace. This cycle of conflict destroys relationships, divides families, damages destinies, and keeps people bound in bitterness. Hurt produces revenge. Revenge produces more hurt, and the cycle continues. And this is exactly why Jesus gave us a command so radical that it feels impossible. Love your enemies, bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you. Jesus wasn't giving us a suggestion. He was giving us a key to spiritual freedom. When you pray for your enemies, something powerful happens in the unseen realm. Chains in your heart begin to break. Bitterness begins to dissolve. God begins to fight battles you were never meant to fight. Your spirit elevates above the offense. Darkness loses its hold on your emotions. Your future becomes unclogged because unforgiveness is one of the greatest barriers to breakthrough. Praying for your enemies doesn't justify what they did. It liberates you from what it did to your heart. Something also happens inside your enemy. God begins to trouble their heart, weaken their harmful intentions, and convict them in ways you will never see. Some enemies transform, others fall by their own actions. But prayer shifts the spiritual atmosphere around them. It removes their power over your peace. But the greatest transformation happens inside you. When you pray for those who hurt you, your heart becomes lighter, your mind becomes clearer, your emotions stabilize, and your spiritual authority increases. You cannot pray for someone sincerely and stay bitter at the same time. Either the bitterness will break or the prayer will stop. And when you choose to keep praying, bitterness loses. So here's the challenge. Think of the person who wounded you the most. The one who broke your heart. The one who disappointed you or betrayed your trust. Are you willing to pray for them? Not for their downfall, but for God to heal them, restore them, and change them. That prayer might be the hardest one you ever pray, but it might also be the one that unlocks your next level of peace and purpose. Forgiveness does not erase the past, but it releases your future. When you pray for your enemies, God steps into the battle. It restores your heart, renews your peace, and leads you into a freedom that revenge can never offer. If this message touched your heart, type Lord, help me forgive. Follow at Rise and Pray-7 for more scriptures, prayers, and messages that lead you into healing, hope, and spiritual growth. Amen.